touch me! Okay. Hey everybody, it's Andy, aka Max Rider. We checked out this little cave. We're moving on. I'm going to continue telling the story of the last game of Call of Cthulhu that I ran. I think we're going to get rid of that, if we can. I think we're going to light this area first, and we'll come back. I'm paranoid now because I keep thinking I hear witches. Get this area pretty well lit, and then we'll come back and we'll eliminate that, that nasty lava. So we left off with this this city was appearing, and it disappeared at 11 a.m. the next morning. So it lasted a lot longer than the first day. There's also other weirdness going on. These bat-like creatures can be seen flying amongst the heights above Port Royal. It's just kind of a bad scene, and the investigators are still trying to figure out where they can find this priest, this Father Diego, or whatever his name is. They're trying to figure out, can I get close enough without burning to put this in? I can. Sweet. Sweet! Okay, we're gonna wait for that for a couple seconds. They did spot him. Nobody made their spot hidden checks to see him when the city appeared. I don't have any more torches prepped. Sometimes I miss things. I guess I don't. Let's go ahead and put this away. Crappy bow here. And we'll get rid of a bunch of our coal in order to get a bunch more torches. Okay. We have to make our way back to that ravine, that last ravine, I think. If we can find our way there again. It's that way, I bet. Good lord. Oh, hearing zombies. There is a way up here. Dead end. Oh, that is crap. I shouldn't make that jump. Ooh, I see light. Sunlight, even. So, they're trying to figure out what to do. Now, one of the players fell asleep at this point. It was a long game, and he had to get up at 4 o'clock the next morning. So, not surprising, but the rest of them continued on. Jeez. Where's that coming? They went out to find... They decided they were going to take a boat to this city, because there must be clues there. There must be. Aha. This way might lead me to the zones. So they head in to this city. There he is. Oh, I got a shovel. Thought that was a dead end. That startled me. Sounds like it's on my left. It was on my left. This might eventually lead to the left. It does. Anyway, they take a boat out there, out to the city that they think is called Carcosa. There you are. I was looking for you. Okay, let's head back up this way. There's still darkness around here, I think. Yeah, it's 2 hours up here. Yep. Oh, dead end. Good. So they take a boat across, and they start exploring the city. They start seeing some strange things. The towers are impossibly tall, impossibly narrow. They've also got weird sightings. They, for instance, they hear footsteps, and they follow them, and it leads to the top of a tower. Oh, I almost forgot. Amberlynn's doctor went insane. Just her sanity was already very low, and it dropped to 0 when, is this? Oh, no, this is the ravine. Oh, shoot. There's a lot of creepers down here. That's somewhat lit up above. So she just collapsed on the docks, and the rest of them were like, okay, let's go! And just left her behind, which I thought was kind of cold. But whatever, you know, it was a rough time period to live in. There's rough people living there. So, there's light way up there. Who? Get away from me! Don't touch me! Okay. And that's when they went to Carcosa, and it was weird. The steps led up to the roof, and there was just clothing and some weird shoes up there. They ran into a few other oddities. I can't remember exactly what they were off the top of my head, but they were kind of strange. Let's see what we can see from here. Skeleton. I want to get up here and, ouch, get rid of this lava. Not a fan. Not a fan of lava. Got it. Okay. Anyway, some other strange things before they ran into like a studio or a gallery. Yeah, it was. It was actually a gallery. It was connected to a studio, and they met a man there who introduced himself as Jack Scott. Now, Jack Scott's a character from Robert W. Chambers' The Yellow Sign that I was using. When he had gone mad and the Yellow Sign had taken him in that story, he ended up in Carcosa, so here he was. And he was able to listen to their story and give them some ideas on what to do. And his idea was, yes, you need 10 righteous men. Wickedness calls to Carcosa, so you have to get rid of wickedness. Ow. Come on. Yeah, I thought so. Change your behavior, change the way you are, and you might be able to save Carcosa. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, not all of them had gone, as a matter of fact, though, so keep that in mind. Where are we time-wise? 7 minutes already. I gotta finish this quick. We finished this scenario fairly quickly, too, because it was late. So, one character had stayed in town and was trying to get out. And first he tries to, go via the isthmus to Port Royal, and then is driven back by creatures, and then he tries to... This is a heck of a freaking waterfall. Holy crap. Okay, good enough. Let's fall down in the water. Then he tries to get a ship. He tries to hire passage on a ship. He has to pay his whole life savings, and that doesn't work either because, again, the ships are driven back to Port Royal by, oh my god, these creatures, the Biaki. So he's stuck, so he decides to take a boat over to Carcosa that day. The others have decided to spend the night in Carcosa. Hey, we'll just stay the night. It'll be great. Of course, unfortunately for them, this was the last day Carcosa was going to appear for more than a few seconds. So they spend the night. Helen's character went insane. The guy who was trying to get the boat and everything, he goes mad in Carcosa that night. Carcosa doesn't really reappear the next day, which was, I believe, June 7th. Instead, there is a terrible earthquake in Port Royal around 11 a.m. Carcosa appears for just a moment as many people are sucked into Carcosa, lost forever. Others are actually sucked in the actual earthquake. People would get the ground kind of liquefied because all this sand had been on top of whoops. It had been under the water line essentially. They had put sand in order to build buildings on top of it, and it caused everything to collapse. It was a really terrible earthquake, and there was a tsunami. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. We'll say this one thing. The same day that they went to Port Royal, before they could actually leave, the ship HMS Swan was sent to bomb the city, and it got attacked by Byakhee as well. So, damn. In any case, none of them returned from Carcosa because it only appeared for a few moments the next day. Abandoned mine. All right. It only appeared for a few moments the next day, and as the city was being destroyed... Oh, crap. Jamaica was destroyed. Port Royal actually won, as far as that goes. I mean, Carcosa actually won. The players had failed, and that was it. That was the whole thing. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate it. We'll go ahead and abandon. We'll do these. Oh my goodness. We'll do these abandoned mines next time. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna keep recording. So, thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate it. And I will talk to y'all next time.